You're looking at part of the 69,100 and some fans who have turned out here to see if Secretariat can do the trick today. One of the largest racing crowds in New York. It is not the biggest here. Canyoneero's year, they had 82,000, but 69, you're near 70,000 here. There's a very tremendous turnout on a day that has been very warm and very breezy. There is a certain threat of thunder showers late in the afternoon, the Weather Bureau said, but as of now, it is warm and windy. You may see the flag there blowing down the stretch and gusting sometimes at a considerable velocity. We're looking at the walking ring now as the riders are already up, and the beautiful walking ring and paddock at Belmont Park behind the grandstands on the other side from the track. And as you can see, a tremendous crowd in there for this most important and exciting race. We have, as you know, and it's very easy now, 5 horses, 4 of them in Secretariat. It's one of the smallest fields we have covered here in our years doing the Triple Crown. And we'll try and pick them out for you as they come around here on the walking ring. Moving very slowly in this heat. Temperature up near 90 degrees. Number 1A there, Sham, Rafik Pinkai. Now the very familiar blue and white blocks of Secretariat, and the owner of the horse, Mrs. Tweedy, with Woody Bruin.
I'm here with a large portion of the Tweedy family. Mrs. Tweedy, perhaps you'd identify the children. I know Mr. Tweedy, who is wearing a Breed More Secretariat's button. Tell me about all your children here.
Well, this is Sally Tweedy. Our eldest, Kate Tweedy. Our next, John Barr Tweedy Jr. has a bad case of hay fever, and Christopher Chenery Tweedy must be at the betting window. We can't find it.
Well, now, when I spoke to you, John, at Churchill, you said that apprehension was part of the game. Do you think that's why you got hay fever now?
I don't know, maybe.
But you do think that this is a pretty exciting moment.
Oh, you know it.
And how about, do you ladies inherit your mother's interest in horse racing?
From a distance, yes.
And to you, is it something special or just a family entertainment?
Oh, it's much more than a family entertainment.
And how about you, Mr. Tweedy? You are the gray eminence, the power behind the throne.
We have a great team. I'm very proud of my wife, and I'm very proud of my children and the horse.
And let me just ask you, Mrs. Tweedy, for a finish. You are confident, I'm sure.
No, I'm scared to death.
Secretariat is now, I think, on his way out, so I guess I should let you go. Now, I now also will turn this back to Jack Whitaker and wish luck to all.
Thank you, Woody. A few moments ago, when Mrs. Tweedy arrived, the $2 bettors down on the pavement turned around and gave her an accolade, which she returned from her balcony, as it were. Now, momentarily, as the horses come out, we expect a tremendous burst of enthusiasm when Secretariat shows his noble head. Here they come as Sam Kozer now plays the call. Here comes Sham. Secretariat will be right behind, and when this crowd sees him, just take a listen. Here he comes. Moving up the track now, Ron Turcotte aboard, and the applause just follows him up. Private Smiles behind, My Gallant, and Braulio Baeza now, bringing up the last horse, number 5, Twice the Prince. It is just one ocean of humanity on the pavement here from where I'm standing to the head of the stretch, and the applause ripples like waves as number 2 horse goes by. Just to get back for one last word on the weather, it would appear that it would be perfect conditions here for the running of this race. Fast track. and Sunshine. Now they make the turn, and we'll soon be hearing a traditional Belmont song, which is, of course, The Sidewalks of New York. This crowd of over 69,000 has made Secretariat the overwhelming favorite, with Sham second and My Gallon third, which is also the prognosis of CBS. We'll return to the 105th running of the Belmont Stakes after this pause for station identification.